So you've started posting videos, you're putting in the effort and you're trying to stay consistent, but the views just aren't coming in. Maybe you get a few likes, and maybe even a handful of views, but nowhere near what you expected. And at this point, most people and business owners start to think the same thing. The algorithm must hate me or my content doesn't work. But in most cases, the algorithm isn't the problem. There's usually a few simple reasons why the videos don't get traction. And the good news is they're all fixable. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 common reasons why your videos might not be getting views and exactly how to fix them. Because when you understand these things, your content immediately becomes more engaging. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'll also share a simple formula you can use to make sure every video is as strong as it possibly can be. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first reason many videos don't get views is weak hooks. The hook is at the very beginning of your video and it's the most important thing to get people to buy in because viewers decide within the first few seconds whether they want to keep watching or scroll away. If the beginning of your video isn't interesting, most people won't stick around long enough to even hear the value you've got to give. A lot of videos start like this: "Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel," or "Today I just want to talk about something." But the problem with openings like that is they don't give the viewer a reason to stay. Instead, your hook should create curiosity or highlight a problem. For example, most business owners make this mistake with their content. Or, if your videos aren't getting views, this might be why. A strong hook makes the viewer think, "I need to hear this." And when people stay longer, the platform pushes your content to more viewers. So if your videos aren't getting views, the first thing I'd look at is the opening, otherwise known as the hook. The second reason videos lose viewers is pacing. Online attention spans are very short. If a video feels slow or drags in the beginning, most people move on quickly. This doesn't mean you need to rush your words, but your delivery should feel energetic and engaging. Try avoid using long pauses or unnecessary filler phrases. For example, instead of saying, "So today I was kind of thinking maybe I should talk about," you can say, "Here's the mistakes most business owners make with their content." Be direct and get straight to the point. Not only will your viewers thank you, but also they'll help boost that engagement when it comes to short form content. Be clear, direct, and engaging. When your message gets to the point quickly, people are much more likely to keep watching. And when people watch longer, your videos naturally reach more viewers. The third reason videos don't perform well is lack of value. Before someone watches your content, they're subconsciously asking one question: what's in it for me? If the answer isn't clear, they'll scroll away. This is why the best performing content usually does one of 3 things. It teaches something useful, it solves a problem, or it shares an interesting insight. For example, show people how to do something, explain a common mistake, or break down a useful tip or insight. The key is making the benefit clear to the viewer. Instead of simply just posting content, make sure every video delivers one clear takeaway, something the viewer can learn or apply immediately. When your videos constantly provide value, people start to recognize your content is helpful, and then this makes them much more likely to watch again or even subscribe and follow you. Another reason videos struggle to get views is they feel too promotional. Many business owners treat their social media like a constant advert. Every post is about the product, their service, or the latest offer. But social media platforms are built around engaging content, not advertising. People don't open Instagram or YouTube hoping to watch adverts. They open these platforms to learn something, be entertained, or discover something interesting. That's why value-first content works so well. Instead of selling something in every video, focus on helping your audience. Share useful tips, explain common mistakes they might be coming across, or answer common questions your customers have. When people see your content as helpful, they naturally become more curious about your business and the content you post. And then that curiosity eventually turns into intent, inquiries, or even clients. The final reason many videos don't gain traction is inconsistency. A lot of business owners post a few videos, then disappear for weeks. Then all of a sudden post a video randomly, and then disappear again. But both audiences and algorithms don't respond well to inconsistency. When people see your content regularly, they start to recognize you. Then you start to build trust with the audience and gain credibility. And platforms also get clear signals about who your content is for. Consistency doesn't mean posting every day. In fact, most business owners don't need to do that. Even 1 or 2 videos per week can work extremely well. The key is choosing a schedule you can realistically maintain, because being consistent with the content you post builds momentum over time. So you may be asking yourself, what's the simple fix for all this? And it comes down to just having a clear structure for your videos. One of the easiest structures to follow is this: start with a strong hook, then deliver clear value to your audience, and then finish with a takeaway or a key piece of information. Hook, value, takeaway, stroke call to action. When you use this structure, your videos become much easier to watch. Viewers understand what they're getting, they stay engaged longer, and the platforms are much more likely to show your content to more people. So in conclusion, if your videos aren't getting the views you were hoping, make sure you're checking these 5 points. First, make sure you've got a good hook that grabs attention. Second, keep your pacing engaging. Third, deliver clear value in every video. Fourth, avoid over promotion and selling your services in every single post. And fifth, stay consistent with your posting. If you focus on improving these areas, your content will naturally start to perform better. Now, if you're thinking, all this sounds great, but I'm not really sure where to start, well, I've got something to help you. We run something called the Content Coaching Catalyst, and inside that, you can go in there and find a step-by-step guide on how you can start creating content that actually performs for your business. If you're interested in finding out more, the link is in the bio, but I will warn you, it is for people who want to take it seriously. And by that, I mean you'll get hands-on coaching from me in group coaching calls, as well as being able to follow a system that I've used in the past for clients to start to grow their business. So if you liked this video, give it a like, consider subscribing because there's much more content like this coming out on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.